Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karishma and I make videos on beauty and food. It's been a while since I posted a video, my apologies. I was just dealing with some stuff at home. But here I am today and I have created this festive look considering all these festivities around the corner and some we've gone through already. I thought let me create a pretty festive look that's easy to do, easy to follow, and you can create it with any palette that you may have at home in terms of eyeshadow and other stuff. So if you want to see how I got this look, then let's get started. So I'm gonna start with this 24K Gold Serum, which is a Korean brand, and it is got hyaluronic acid, and it is something I purchased from an Instagram channel called Eyepatched, and I really love it. I think it's done quite well for my skin till now, and it's something that I'm really enjoying. So I'm not sure if it will be available again, but it is the 24K Gold Serum, which is the hyaluronic acid, and it is a Korean brand. Next, I'm spritzing my face with the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This is something that I really love, and it's so refreshing and it primes the face very well. Then I'm going in with the Lakme 925 primer, which is the Blur Perfect Makeup Primer. I really like this primer because I think it's not very silicone-y, and for some reason it just blurs out all the pores and imperfections very well. So this is something I enjoy using at the moment and highly recommend it to anybody who's looking for an everyday primer. You can just use this and walk out the door. It gives a very good finish to the skin. I don't apply makeup on a regular basis, so I think this is something that I definitely use over my sunscreen. Next, I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro foundation in the shade Fair. I'm just gonna take half a pump. I'm not a big foundation person, so I'm just gonna take half a pump and put it all over my face. As you can see, my best friend has come to visit me. And I'll just buff this on my entire face. I usually don't apply foundation. I only apply concealer on the areas that I think needs a bit of concealing, and then I leave. But today, since it's a festive look and it's a full face of makeup and we're going a little glam, I thought I will apply some foundation, and hence I'm going to do concealer later on, and I'm going to apply half the amount that I actually apply if I was just doing the concealer by itself. I really like the LA Girl foundation. I think it's a very good foundation, and it's a great dupe for a high-end foundation. Next, I'm going with the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade 312 Amber, and I'm literally just gonna apply that much. Just a wee bit, because we're not really looking at, since I've applied foundation and it has covered a lot already, I'm just looking at doing this for a bit of a highlight. As you can see, I haven't really made my face base very full coverage because that's not what I'm looking for. I'm generally a person who likes my skin to show through, whether it's my freckles or anything else. As long as there's a bit of coverage, I'm quite happy with it. I like my skin looking more natural rather than caked up. So this is the kind of coverage I generally do for my skin. As you can see, this is still showing up, but I'm pretty okay with it. Next, I'm gonna powder my face with the K Beauty powder, loose powder. This is in the shade Vanilla. Next, I'm just gonna comb my eyebrows and I'm just gonna do them. If you've been following me, you'd know that I'm someone who just fills in the necessary parts of my eyebrows. I don't like creating any kind of shape or anything because I am blessed with good eyebrows from my mom, and I'm very thankful for that. So I don't need to spend too much time on my eyebrows. I just fill in the sparse areas. I'm using the Nykaa Take a Brow for this. I love this product. I think it's extremely easy to use. And I like the applicator. That's it, that's my eyebrows done. I'm just gonna brush them through again so that it doesn't look very powdery. Next, I'm using my Ben Nye Pro palette, blush palette. I'm gonna mix these three shades. I'm going to take the Focallure Sun Kiss bronzer. I'm going to use this shade of it. Tap the excess, it's quite pigmented. Take a buffing brush. This is by Inglot, and I'm just going to buff that together very slightly. We don't want to mix the contour and the blush. Again, I've done a contour in a very slight form because I'm not someone who enjoys a very hard contour, especially not for very day/early evening festive look. I'm going to dip this MAC brush, which I call the toothbrush, into the same bronzer, and I'm just gonna contour my nose with this. Then I'm going to take the NYX Pro palette, contour palette, and I'm going to use this banana powder, and I'm just going to take a bit of it and put it in the middle of my contour that I've done, as well as at the sides. I'm gonna take the Anastasia Glow Kit palette in the shade Sun Dipped, and I'm gonna use this shade and this shade mixed. I always connect this because it should look one when you look at an angle. And I'm just gonna use my finger to highlight my nose. I'm just gonna let the powder set with the Caudalie elixir. Now I'm gonna move on to eyes. For eyes, I am thinking of a bit of a rose gold kind of look, but let's see how it goes. It's something that always progresses it. It's not something that I can, at least for me, plan the exact look beforehand. So I'm gonna start with Indian Wood, which is a MAC shade. I'm just gonna take some on a flat brush, and I'm gonna put this along my eyelid as a base. I like this shade because it's very subtle. It has got undertones of gold and champagne, and I quite like it as a base for a festive look like this. Next, I'm just taking a matte brown shade. First, I'll go in with the light shade and then the dark shade, and I'm going to kind of contour my eye a bit. I don't want to make this eye look very complicated, so just trying to make this as easy as possible. Next, with a slightly more tapered brush, I'm going in with this dark shade to just create a depth in my crease. Nothing very hard, nothing very specific in terms of the line. We don't want to create a very harsh line. It's just to create a bit of depth in the crease. Going in with this MAC shade. It's called Expensive Pink. It's a beautiful pinky rose gold tone, and I'm just gonna apply it on the Indian Wood that we've put as a base. That seals in the base as well as gives it a beautiful pink undertone. Just gonna take my fluffy brush, a clean one, and clean off and buff the edges. Next, I'm gonna take a K-Beauty kajal, and I'm just gonna tight line my eyes. As well as put some in the waterline. I'm going to take a pencil brush and smudge the lower lash line. Next, I'm taking the same brush and going in with this peach shade down. And then I'm going to go in with this burgundy shade with the same brush. I just want to smudge this a little more. Sorry, I forgot to mention, this is the Forever 52 palette in the shade NEP 005. It's an all matte palette. I really love it. The shades are extremely pigmented. Next, I'm going to apply some liner. This is the L'Oreal Black Lacquer Super Liner. I like to apply a very thin line on my eyes because I think that complements my eyes better, as well as enables it to show my eyeshadow through. So I'm going to apply a very thin liner. What I'd like to do now is take that same burgundy shade and apply it on top of the liner to make it appear as a soft line, because I don't want a very harsh line being shown through. So that gives a smudged effect and it doesn't give a very hard black liner look. Now I want to take a little more of this brown shade and go back in the depth of my crease, because I just feel we lost it somewhere along the way. Just to define it a bit more. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And apply some mascara. For mascara, I'm going to use the Lash Paradise mascara. This is by L'Oreal. This is a mascara I use regularly. I love it. Absolutely love it. Mascara really lifts up the eyes and makes it such a beautiful look. I'm not much of a falsies girl, so I'm not going to apply false eyelashes. I think this is fine. Um, I want to add something a bit more to the eyes. I'm not sure if I should, but I will just try a bit. I'm going to use the Amethyst K Beauty eyeshadow pencil, and I'm just going to add this. It's a beautiful amethyst purple. Yeah, I'm glad. It really lifted the look, and I think it's great. For lipstick, I'm gonna try a dark shade by Maybelline. I'm not sure if I should do this. I'll change it if I don't like it. This is in the shade Founder. This does look nice. It matches my kurta. I'm gonna apply a bit of this shade on top. Yeah, much better. This was the shade Rose Nuance by the Colorish L'Oreal range. I'm gonna finish my look by applying a little more blush, just touching it up a bit. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy recreating this look as much as I enjoyed creating it. I wish you a great festival time, and I hope you enjoy it. Look pretty, feel good, that's the most important thing. Feel happy, and have a lovely, lovely, lovely Diwali and a prosperous new year. That's it from my side. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for visiting and taking out the time to see this video. I hope you like the other videos on my channel as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you enjoy this video, and I will be making lots more in the near future. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.